Hey, it's me again, here to talk about one of my favorite yet mildly neglected genres of video games, kart racers. BallisticNG is hands down one of the best racing games I've ever played, and it does its job so well that I only categorize it as a kart racer due to a lack of a better descriptor for its style of gameplay. Now, if you ever played a Wipeout game, wait, hang on, not that one. There we go. If you ever played a Wipeout game, then you'll already have an idea on what this game has to offer. BallisticNG has generally the same mechanics as a kart racer, i.e. power-ups and boost pads, while also adding something more to the table, air braking and pitch. I love the frick out of these mechanics, and you know why? With air braking, you don't have to slow down for 90% of your turns, and with pitch control, you can add a good amount of variety to the structure of tracks while maintaining a mostly grounded game, forcing the player to pay attention to the way a track can curve up or down, because colliding with the track itself becomes an obstacle. All of these things tied together make for an endlessly fun experience, and do you know the best part? It's on PC. The game has a plethora of game modes, some of which are your standard rule sets that you need not bat an eye toward, just your average races with varying speed classes, while others are things that I've yet to see in any other racing games at all, such as Rush Hour, where it was nice to take the lead in a pure race and just hold position, watching as all other racers' health bars gradually drop until you're the last one standing. Or Upsurge, where the extra bit of challenge from actively needing to avoid barriers and still hit boost pads while your speed constantly increases was just enough to keep the player interested, but not enough to make them want to shut the game off. Once played, the main thought to cross my mind was, holy hell, that was crazy fun. Why haven't any other racing games tried anything like this? The entire campaign is full of objectives like these, all with 4 different values of medals, those being bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. Earning medals unlocks things like new ships and color palettes to be used in both online and offline play. Most missions were fun, save for a handful that were repetitive, but that was mostly just because it was easy to drop the ball while playing them, forcing you to start from the beginning again on what is possibly already a time-consuming ordeal. For some reason, there's an odd difficulty variance where some missions are so easy you could ignore all fundamentals of driving whatsoever and still come out on top, while others are so difficult that you'll find yourself able to count your last shreds of sanity on a single hand, with how many times you'll have to repeat a 30-minute Grand Prix after 25 minutes, just because of a singular mistake that you made somewhere within the final race. Completing everything probably took me somewhere around 200 hours, but that's a little hard for me to gauge since this is one of the few games that I actually go back to screw around in even after I've already done everything in it. By the way, these aren't related to the campaign, but I feel I should mention them because I think they're pretty cool features. The game includes the ability to play locally on multiple monitors, and there are also different sets of physics to add even more variety to how you can zip around each track. And to top it all off, the game has reverse tracks, which is something that I don't see nearly enough in most racing games. It's insane how different a track can feel by running it in the opposite direction, and it seems like not enough games give you that option, even though you would effectively double the amount of content in the game with what I imagine is minimal effort. Or at least nowhere near as much effort as creating an entirely new track. So, was 100%ing BallisticNG worth it? Hell yeah, it was. Whether I was playing through each uniquely new game mode that flew straight out of the minds of the BallisticNG devs themselves, or an already existing game mode with enhanced features, the entire journey was an overall enjoyable experience. I can't say that any of the unlockables made the post-game more fun because I main the Dia Vault and normally I don't play anything other than my main once chosen. But just playing the campaign by itself was fun enough that I would highly recommend giving it a try if high-speed racing games with a decently high skill floor are up your alley. The devs are extremely dedicated to consistently improving the game, and the possibility is there that more expansions could release down the line. At the time of me making this video, all of the content in the game is the base campaign and the expansions that are Aftermath, Aster League, Messino Island, Neon Knights, and Outer Reaches. And even if all the official content isn't enough for you, you can check out the Steam Workshop since it has a ridiculously dedicated fan base that has created some amazing tracks and ships. Thanks for watching this video, and here's hoping you'll stick around for the next one, whenever the heck that should be. But until then, take care, and remember, when life shuts a door, open it again. It's a door. That's how they work.